bro. Like for those who's watching right now, we're not here to start no race war. We're not here to be, evil or biased towards other nations. All we're trying to say is that you need to be aware and keep your eyes open and see what's going on around you, fam. Everything that they feeding you, man, don't just take it and run with it. You understand what I'm saying? There's just so many things that a lot of people, man, are just, misinformed about. And I think it's important that if you can speak and educate the people, man, let them know what's good. Like, for example, when we come to the, Haitian Revolution, that is something that they water down throughout freaking schools all over the world. And the moment when I got out of school, I learned more about the Haitian Revolution more than ever.
And what's crazy, it really depends on where you actually were raised, dog. Like, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all consider yourselves American?
No.
I'm American because I'm here.
I mean, according to documents,
No, I'm saying, like, because I think there's so many, I don't know, I would have to say it's probably Caribbean people, because Black Americans, they actually consider themselves American.
Like Blue American? Of course, because this...
So, this is the question. Is there a difference between Black American and white Americans?
Yes.
What's the difference?
I think there's a difference. There's a big boy difference.
What's
you got white America, you got Black America.
What's the difference? What's the difference? Like,
first of all,
are they entitled to more things than we are?
Not at all.
Nah.
Listen, the difference, I'll say the main difference between the white American and the Black American is the way they see America.
Okay.
White Americans see America as
home.
They don't live in fear.
Everything's lovely.
Yeah. Entitled.
Things happen for me. Da-da-da-da.
Privilege.
Black people.
But there are white people that
of course, but
more white people are on welfare. More white people are on government programs.
Yeah, of course, but
because it's more of them.
I was about to say that is they still live life. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm just being the advocate for those right now. Trust me, I'm with you 100%.
And the Black Americans, they see life as an American is the struggle.
Yeah.
The constant belittling. Yeah. You know what I mean? The obstacles you got to go through in life. Everything's harder. It's a darker tone looking at it in Black America, bro.
And
you see the pollution.
What about the way that you're looked at too?
Exactly. That has a whole bunch. See, in the Black world, Black America, we look at the white people like them the people that's gonna oppress us. Like you already know from growing up how they treat you.
Even though we're not being oppressed today, why do we still have that mindset?
What you mean not being oppressed today?
In regards to we're not enslaved.
Mm-hmm. We may not be changed though, Noy. Okay. Don't mean there's no systematic slavery. Don't mean there's no economical slavery.
Well, tell me about it. What is it?
So in other words, here's the thing.
TV?
Okay, here's the thing, right? To add on to what Ken said, right? First of all, we have to understand in history, bro, Black Americans did a lot for America, but yet it wasn't recognized.
Right.
So when they came back to America, they were still called the N-word.
Right.
So in other words, white America.
You talking about when they came back from the Vietnam War,
correct,
came back
correct.
from World War II.
No respect at all.
No respect at all. If you ask me, I think segregation was not a bad thing. Martin
Luther King actually started to believe that before he died.
Like, if you think about it, right? Hold on, the glass is coming off. I'm sorry.
That was Malcolm's thing, right?
No, that was Malcolm's thing.
Malcolm wanted to do it.
That's why he got knocked off. But Martin Luther King got knocked off once he started to realize,
people like,
you know what? Maybe we should separate.
I led my people into a burning something.
It's crazy.
Something like that.
So you know what
I had a dream.
So this is the reason why, if you look at the history with Abraham Lincoln, the whole
emancipation
whatever that part was, right?
He was black.
But here's the thing.
He had the nose.
What color he was.
He had the nose.
But
I don't know if he was black. I won't go that far.
I don't care what color he was. But Noy, the agenda of what he was doing, it wasn't to uplift black people. He needed black people to be on that squad to win that Civil War.
He still had slaves, I think.
Exactly. So in other words, it's kind of like this, bro. It's kind of like this. I'm going to give you guys, it's a funny example, but I've seen it with my own eyes when I used to work at Speedway gas station. When I used to take out the trash, right? And I put it in the dumpster. There'll be raccoons and cats. Naturally, raccoons and cats will not get along. But guess what? They all were like stray cats and stray raccoons or whatever, right? So they said, they pretty much interacted like, you know what? If we keep fighting,
we're not going to eat.
We're not going to eat. So guess what? We're going to have to coexist.
Yeah.
So the cat eating, raccoon eating, there's no fight. So when you look at what Abraham Lincoln did, he said, you know what, we're going to get these black folks with us, bro. Even though we don't like them or whatever, they slaves like that, we need them on our squad because we got to win.
Why?
We got to win the South. We have to win.
The North has to win. You
The
feel
North,
me?
yeah.
Yeah.
So in other words, bro,
Do you know why though?
Let's go deep. Go ahead. Jump over that wall. Jump in that water, bro. Let's go. I'm ready with you, bro.
The reason, like, people they glorify Abraham Lincoln as helping the
He's the one that signed the order, the emancipation. We were released as slaves.
Yeah, but we were liberated,
But
not free.
the
There's a
reason-
difference.
Okay, I don't know the difference.
There's a difference.
Legally.
Okay, reason people think he did it because you know it's wrong that you had black people as slaves. But really it wasn't, because the North and the South, people don't know the North and the South, that Civil War,
it was real.
If the things went the South way, they really would have separated. It been a North America and a South America.
Because what we tend to not understand is that this isn't their home.
No.
They came and took this home.
Most
And
definitely.
even amongst taking this home, it was still a European colony.
Of course.
Like all the different colonies, like what started in New Amsterdam that turned into New York, like all them different colonies
It's
to
from
Pennsylvania,
Europe.
they were European, like British colonies. You feel me? And once they got free from them, you
They
know,
were like,
man, y'all do y'all thing, we do our thing.
I was about to say that fresh from we play our little tax here to get you
Just
money
like
back.
Mexico is cut off, just like what you saying is we would have been cut off right there at Virginia.
Just like that, exactly. And the reason why they even fought in the first place was because the South was making too much money
because they
off
had
of
all the
free
land.
labor. They had all the slaves and all the land.
Yeah.
And and North Side, they was like more liberated. The black people,
buildings and
Exactly.
lawyers and stuff like
it was
that.
more how it look now, but in the old ways, you know what I'm trying to tell you.
Still relying on the South because everything they needed from clothes and everything came
was coming from the South,
Yeah,
and the
food.
South was making money because they're not paying to do the work. They got it's free labor,
and they were basically granted the land.
Correct. So what does that tell you?
To farm on.
So what does that tell you, Noah? It just, to me, bro, it just goes back to, as black people, we have to, we have to have ownership, man. What we have, bro. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neff, live in effect, Sock Out Fit 3927. We ride around with 66, and we 10 toes down. I don't know what you're waiting for. What you need to do, go on your phone, go on your laptop, go on your tablet, and subscribe to B.E.L.I.V.E TV production on YouTube. Late Night Love Ties is a show that's doing big things, and I want to let you know we're going to do even bigger things because God is with us, and we serve a mighty, mighty God. So what you waiting for, man? We got good topics, good vibes. We keep it real. Most importantly, we give God the glory. You heard it first from that boy Neff, and we out.